You've mentioned earlier that this is the right time. This is the right time given by God. But what are your thoughts on being in the industry for more than 2 decades? I mean, with your contemporaries being there already and you are, releasing your first album. What are your thoughts on perfect timing and, timing as the essence of being you as a musician and artist?
I love this question because I think that my doing all of this, even as a wife and a mother, emboldens a lot of others, giving them an example that this can be done, that there's no timetable that has to be set in place to say that, oh, you're past your prime in the industry, you're not a newbie anymore, you can't do this. I don't really care much kasi about what people think. What I'm thinking is that I'm going to be authentically myself. I'm authentically gonna follow my timeline because I feel that when I'm most ready, that's when hindi siya magiging hinog sa pilit. You know that term?
Yeah.
Hinog sa pilit. Parang so many people, I'm gonna be transparent here. So many people, my contemporaries, they rushed into the scene. Some of them are no longer there, And I feel that patagalan tayo. And I'm excited about knowing where the next avenue will be. And my children are watching me reach for my dreams. How else can I teach them to reach for the dreams if they don't see me reaching for mine? It doesn't matter how long it takes because music doesn't have a expiration. Mr. Ryan Kebia, whom I've been learning from since our Elements and Phil Pop days, he said something that struck me in an interview. He said, they were asking him about retirement. I said, ano kaya isabihin ni Mr. C about that? When I read it, an article written about him, someone wrote it. And Mr. C actually declared, musicians don't really retire. Musicians keep on going. It struck me because it's talking about a story that's also my story. That there's always a new story to be told. Whether you're a newbie, a 16-year-old waiting to be discovered, or you're a 45-year-old who's seen the world and who's excited to share all of that with the people using whatever tools you have. That's me. And buti naman hindi naman tayo mukha pang masyadong lumalampas sa kalendaryo, hopefully. I'm just thanking the Lord for people still giving me opportunities to do this. And if I may quote someone very wise, I don't declare kasi the friendships I have, Anne knows this, but I will say that there's a very, very amazing musician who's based in New York. She told me, Adjeng, I just keep moving forward. And if someone of that stature, of that caliber, just says that I just keep moving forward, I like surrounding myself with excellent people. I like sitting at a table where the conversation is different and we're not just bound by, hindi ka na rookie, hindi ka na the newest face, you're not the ingenue. I don't mind. I don't mind. Basta, let's just be excellent. Let's glorify the Lord. Let's bring the best to the table. And your time will come. Jim Paredes also told me this. Your song will be heard. Your audience is waiting. So no matter how long it takes, you will find your audience.
And you don't mind competition. I mean, you do your own pace. You do your own timeline in our industry where everything is fast-paced.
I love that I don't sound like anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I asked Anne, who is an expert in marketing, and I asked her, because she asked me once, who do you want to be? Do you want to be the blank of this? And I said, I want to be the Adjeng of the industry, Kasi there's always going to be pegs. Hindi tayo maubusan ng pegs. But if you're true to yourself, people are going to gravitate towards the authenticity of what you do. Whether or not I'm not feeling like tonight, I'm not feeling well, cough and all of this. But I said, there's a choice to sulk and wonder what the next thing is. Maybe this is not for me, but the Lord placed me here. It's been 20 years and I'm still here, and there's a reason why we keep pushing forward.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy that I don't. If there are people who want to compete, I'm not kasi a very competitive person. I compete with myself. No one is harder on myself than I am. So that's the joy that I feel I have right now in this journey. And the kids are watching. They're watching. They have little eyes watching, observing every move. They're thinking, "Uy, what's mom doing?" Maybe I can do it also.
Thank you for your words, Adjeng.